still surprised. Like every time I say it, I go, is that for real? I'm presenting it now. This is my third time. And yet to say that this is the first time we've ever had a TSV like this from Cuddl Duds. Now, TSV stands for Today's Special Value. It is basically the shining star of our entire day. The best value, the best find, and in this case, the best giftable. Because while at less than $30, that is, in my opinion, a really good price for one pair of the cozy, air-blown, Faux Sherpa lined, beautiful prints, machine washable socks from Cuddl Duds. Great value. $29.96 for two. Okay, well, that's a deal. For three is a steal. For four becomes just ridiculous. And I'm sorry, for 5 pairs altogether for less than $30, that's a giveaway. Here it is and what it should be. You get 5 pairs of these delicious, one size fits everybody, pre-tagged and ready to go socks, not for $16 a pair, which is what they will sell for when the rest of the world gets these. Right now, each pair of these is $10 off. They're $6 each, which means the entire set of 5, if you just tuned in, can you believe it? The entire set of 5 is less than $30. It's 838-6533. That is an item number that you do not need, because all you have to do is go to QVC.com, look for the photo of the socks. It'll be on the homepage. Click it, click your color. Where's the size to click? You don't have to. One size for everybody, and it's on its way to you. And I hope, gosh, I hope, that you're treating yourself to a pair as well, because we all need those little, I call them like ticks on the happiness meter that bring us up. Just a little hint that can make the biggest difference in your day. So here are your color choices, but know that in every single set, you get 2 of every one of these that you see. And every color will have the same print. So you've got the snowflake and the space dye and the Aztec or Argyle print. You have the stripe and you have the animal. Here it is in the red. I've been calling it holiday red. It's the one that I wore when I kicked this off yesterday in the middle of the day, because we're obviously celebrating the holidays, and that just says candy cane to me. All right, here it is in ivory. And that ivory is going to have like sand and in some cases chocolate brown mixed in depending on the print, but they're always going to be neutrals. Next to that, we switch gears and get really festive with the festive fuchsia. You pick it up, it's almost like you feel like you're not touching anything. They're so soft and light. Brand new puppies, what it feels like. All right, next to that is your crown jewel. So that's your purple. Here is the Clearwater Mint, which just says glacial ice or frozen to me. We have it in black. And then since yesterday and continuing into today, the most popular has been the medieval blue. And I am wearing the stripe from the medieval blue. It's 838-6533, and like I said, I've been standing up way too long, so I'm gonna have a seat and get cozy. And my cohort in cozy, you like that, is Carrie Brescia, who's gonna bring us these all day long, if they last all day long, and that's becoming questionable. So, Carrie, how are you? Thank you for one of the best and easiest giftables of the entire year.
Right? I mean, Jen, I've known that this has been coming for quite a while.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, you can't say anything. And, you know, our design team was busy with the colors and the prints and that kind of thing. First of all, I can't believe we're bringing you a set of 5,
It's
right?
nuts.
And it's the softness that Cuddl Duds has been bringing you for over 50 years right here to your Tootsies, right? And they come fully like with a gift tag ready to go to from. You know what? In our last presentation, you were doing the colors, and I spaced out for a second, and I was like, let me think of a reason why I wouldn't want to buy these. I can't think of one.
That would make me space out too. I really can't.
You know, I was like, wait a minute, is there a reason? No, I mean, from your preteen right up to grandma and great grandma,
You're right.
the perfect gift in this crazy year too, that it's like giving that small gift of joy and comfort that we all need. It's like my miniature foot therapy.
Well, I mean, when your feet feel good, it's like if you ever go to get a pedicure and they give you just like the really good foot massage, you feel like your entire
Yes.
body got a massage.
Yes.
Like so much of our there's so many nerve endings and pressure points, and like it really makes a big difference. And I love that we are talking about this. Yes, and of all things, a $6 present. But it also makes me think, Carrie, like, all right, prior to 2020, if you wanted to spend like $10 on somebody, you got them a gift card. And I always say, that to me, that's questionable anyway, because they end up having to spend money because they're going to spend more than $10, right? But these days, tell me, are they really going to get in the car and go wherever that gift card is to be redeemed? So here it is, instant gratification. Look how cozy and delicious and also soft these are. I'm going to show you the inside of these when we come back. And then again, to get all 5, they're tacked together. They have the gift tag. You can fit other gifties inside of them if you want to use them as the gift wrap. So there are so many implications here, but the one thing that would keep us back, i.e. a $10, $15, $16 price tag for each of them, is gone. It's like, Carrie, you and I were joking about this yesterday, like it's a big fat package.
It's going to be a big, light and fluffy, but a big package that's going to come to your house. Never mind if you get more than one set, which I think is a great idea too. Because by the way, the colors, the red is definitely Christmas. But all the other, like I'm in the festival fuchsia, like this could be my birthday. I have a girlfriend, she just found out she's expecting a baby girl. The medieval blue if somebody's having a baby boy. There's so many different things that we want to stock up on these for.
Yeah, and as we mentioned before too, none of these prints scream any one particular holiday. So, you know, if you're shopping for a birthday or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or Christmas or any other holiday, they're all going to be appropriate for that. And this, to me, the most important part, we shop with our eyes. So you're going, that color, okay, that color. Really, it means very little when this is what is touching your feet.
Throughout the sock. I mean, it's that faux Sherpa. By the way, roll these up, roll them down.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah. And you know, Jen, I mentioned in our last presentation, we're different. Plushville is proprietary to Cuddl Duds, and that's because we don't use chemicals to make our socks temporarily soft. So I know there are other cabin socks out there that are great. Ours, in my humble opinion, are much better because we don't use those chemicals that fade away, and I don't want any chemicals that I don't need anyway. We blow air. As this yarn is being spun into these socks, air is blown into it, and that results in our Plushville. Lofty, super soft and comfortable, machine wash, tumble dry. But while the camera's there, by the way, everybody's been asking online, do they have grippers? 1000% grippers on every sock that you get home.
My socks are probably getting a little dirty by now because I've been running around. So apologies if you see any.
Those studios floors are dirty, girl.
I know.
Dusty.
But yes, if you want to take a shot of that, it's fine. They have the little grippies on the bottom. So that means I can't, even if I wanted to, slip and slide across the floor. So security feature for sure. If you're picking these up for kids or the elderly, like it doesn't matter. They're going to be safe. And I also, going back to what you said, Carrie, I agree. There's not a lot of presents where I can go, my 12-year-old niece or my 105-year-old great-grandmother are both going to love, because style's a tricky thing. And this is completely, it transcends all generations.
And you know what I love too is that this is a substantial gift, never mind a $6 gift, right? But it stands alone. It is a gift unto itself. If you want to add onto this, we had a bottle of wine earlier. You could put in Mally lip glosses, Laura Geller. I'm obsessed with her eyeshadows. Like just think of any little gift that it could in effect act as your wrapping paper for that bottle of wine. You know, those wine bags that you get that like rip and fall.
Right, and then I'm like, what am I supposed, or even when they do them in like burlap or something, I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do with it now? Yeah.
And those are like $10, by the way. I'm like,
that's right. That's right. So here you go. There's your the stocking becomes the stocking, or you're putting bath goodies inside of there. Like, you know, give you these ideas, but in the end, you're going to make it your own, or maybe you will make this your own. Because certainly our mindset is always gift, 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 because we know we're shopping, but I really don't know anybody who goes, oh yeah, I haven't bought a thing for myself in months. Like we take advantage of the sales, right? And if it's time to stock up on something, then go ahead. Now, as we were chatting, we broke through another milestone. 60,000 orders have now been placed. When Carrie and I launched this yesterday in the afternoon, we had already had 7,000 orders before I even started talking, because we have featured this on our homepage and people were shopping like crazy. And they're shopping crazier right now. Let me take you through the color choices. And this is when you kind of go, all right, I'm going to get one set because I'm going to gift teacher, manicurist, housekeeper, next door neighbor. Like, you go through that and then you go, me. And then you go, supplemental presents for my family. Because I usually, like with my daughter, she gets one kind of like wow gift and then a lot of little ones. So here's the red. There's the ivory. By the way, the only thing my daughter's been asking for this year is stuff for her cat. She got a cat this year, and literally everything is just toys for the cat. Like, but she's getting socks too. Here it is in the fuchsia. There's the crown jewel. That's your purple. And in most cases, that purple's kind of like a plum. It's nice and deep. Yes. So it's not like a loud or bright purple. Here is one of my favorites. It's the Clearwater Mint. Mint is a color that just makes me happy. And then in every single one, it gives me that just frosty, winter, icy vibe. We have it in black. And then, Scott, is this, wow, it is, okay. How about that?
All right.
Medieval blue, #1 bestseller right now. There's your medieval blue. And they're all bestsellers because this is just a crazy price tag. Now, we show you that for comparison, of course. We're very proud to have a relationship with Cuddl Duds. We're proud to have exclusivity on this. Nobody else has it. But when the rest of the world gets their hands on it, these would be $16 each. Right now, they're $6 each. So if you go to QVC.com and click on any color, you will get all 5 pairs shipped to you or shipped to whomever you choose. And then they're going to have happy feet, clearly, as evidenced by the photos that you're seeing right now. Look how adorable you are. I can't stand it.
I was like, and you know, Jen, I did put on that red pair getting on the countertop to match the toaster in the background.
We are crazy.
Somebody asked me on Facebook. I'm like, yep, I went there.
I love it. I love you for that. But also, I can totally relate, right? And I'm sorry, Scott, how many now ordered? All right, my number is old already. 61,000 orders. 10,000 orders in this show. Can we get a shot of this real quick? Because I grabbed the other one. I just want people to understand and see, because in the tray we have the singles, and that's fine. But I want you to see what they're getting when you gift them, right? So now these are no longer bound together. Yours will be stitched together. And they have the to from tag, so obviously you can fill that out. Or if you're wrapping it, like you're wrapping a nice chunky gift. And to me, that outshines a lot of the other presents out there that you would get for like the $20 price tag. Every department store has the table of $20 or less, right? And what are you gifting somebody for $6 that they unwrap and they go, ooh, this is so good. Hang on, let me take my shoes off. Let me go ahead and put them on right now. And she's enjoying them on Christmas morning. It's an experience. But Carrie, I think it's also important, you know, this is now the 3rd time I've asked you to kind of go there, but there are people who are going to be looking at this and going, $6, huh? Okay, it's a $6 sock. The first time I wash it, it's going to leave the Faux Sherpa all over everything in the wash. It's going to fall apart. It's going to go threadbare. And I know that we're both going, oh my gosh, no. But it bears explaining and repeating, because the quality of these are really going to blow her away.
I mean, yes, and I do absolutely agree. So, you know, we wouldn't be around for over 50 years if we weren't giving you quality fabrics, leggings, socks. Like, you're going to go out of business, right? But we pride ourselves on these beautiful fabrications. So, and I love like folding this in half.
Yes.
Like, this was a burger. Like, you'd never be able to put your head around. My brain goes there. But plush fill, that is proprietary to Cuddl Duds. And what that means is when we're spinning the yarn for these socks, right, we put air into the yarn. So that inherently makes it very, very fluffy and soft and lofty. Now, you might have cabin socks. You might have other socks from other brands, whether it be here or anywhere else. They're not plush fill. They're not the quality of plush fill. They might have been made with chemicals that are put into the socks that eventually wash out. Well, A, I don't want chemicals, and B, why is it washing out? So the plush fill is just that beautiful, beautiful quality that Cuddl Duds can bring you.
And thank you for explaining that, because that will in advance explain to anyone who's picking these up how they still feel so good months down the road, how they wash so well months down the road. and how you have managed to far surpass the price tag that you're paying. Like, again, something's better than nothing, thought that counts. I'm totally on board. But the thing is, this is that thought that counts price tag without the or lack of sentiment. It's something that's truly special.